Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to your daily math lesson with Miss Jessup. Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. So we're going to jump right in. Go ahead and get out your math packets and look at the day that says Thursday. So, just like yesterday, I want you to try this page on your own first. Know some of the questions look different, and some of them look like things we've talked about a lot. But I want you to use what you've learned about fractions to try to solve it on your own first. And then, if you're confused or to check your work, hop back on and watch this video, and I'm going to go through and solve all these problems for you. Alright, so let's take a look at number 1. So, what fraction of triangle PQR is shaded? Now, this looks real confusing the way they have it written. That's one of those times they're just trying to trick you. All they want to know is what fraction is shaded. So, we know we need to find how many equal parts there are first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our unit will be fourths. And how many of those parts is shaded? Just 1. So the answer for how many is shaded is 1/4. So that would be letter A. Let's take a look at your next question. Which circle is 1/4 shaded with black color? Well, I'm going to go ahead and make my own circle and put it in fourths. And then it says to shade, what circle is 1/4 shaded with black? So I'm only going to shade 1/4. So this helps me see what I'm looking for in my answers. I should have a circle with 1/4 shaded. Let's look at A. Is 1/4 shaded or is 1/4 not shaded? Exactly. 3/4 is shaded and 1/4 is not. So A is not the correct answer. Let's look at B. B looks just like the picture I drew. B has 1/4 shaded. So it's the correct answer. Let's look at C. Why is it not correct? Well, I know that C has been partitioned into thirds and 2 are shaded. So that would be 2/3, not 1/4. And if I look at D, only 1/3 is shaded. So I know that's not 1/4, it's showing 1/3. So the correct answer would be B. Let's look at the next question. Quincy measured and cut 6/8 yard of string. Now this is a story problem, so I'm going to use my need to know expression chart. So he measured and cut 6/8 yard of string. Which number line is shaded to represent the length of Quincy's string? So, we need to find the correct number line. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at all my possible answers. I know that he did 6/8, but I noticed something about all my number lines. They're all partitioned into the same unit. Let's count the equal spots on these number lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is partitioned into fourths, but Quincy did 6/8. So I'm going to have to compare 8ths and 6ths. So I'm going to make a number line that has fourths on one side and 6ths on the other, so that I can find the correct number line that is 6/8, but also the same answer using fourths. So here's my number line. I'm going to make 2 number lines so that I can compare them. I'm going to make sure that both of my number lines are the same length. They're both going to start at 0 at the same place, and they're both going to 1 at the exact same place so that my fractions can be compared correctly. So the first one I'm going to make is fourths, or 6, because Quincy used 8s, not 6. We're making 8s, 6/8. So my first number line I need to put into 8s. Well, if I'm making 8s and I take away 1, I have 7. So I need 7 brackets. 7 is odd, so I can start in the middle with 7 and then do 3 on one side and 3 on the other. So in the middle, then I need 3 here and 3 there. Well, I know that 3 is odd, so I can start in the middle. Whoops. Move it over to make sure it's in the middle. And sometimes we do have to fix that. And then we're going to break both of those in half as well. Then on the other side, break it in half, and then halves, halves. Now I'm going to count to make sure I made 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8. Now I'm ready to label my number line. 0 8, 1 8, 2 8, 3 8, 4 8, 5 8, 6 8, 7 8, and then 1 would be equal to 8 8. I'm going to put a dot at 6 8 to show that that is how long Quincy's string was. Now I'm going to make this number line in fourths. So if I'm making 4, I only need 3 lines. So I can start in the middle and then cut the other 2 parts in half. So in the middle, and then cut 0 to the half a middle, and then the middle to 1 in half. Now I'm ready to label. 0 fourths, 1 fourth, 2 fourths, 3 fourths, and then 1 whole would be equal to 4 fourths. So, to find out what the same amount in eighths is to fourths, I'm going to find the fraction eighths that I labeled, 6 eighths, and go directly down. What fraction in fourths do we find? 3 fourths is equivalent or equal to 6 eighths. So now I'm going to look at my number lines. You could go ahead and label each of them with their fourths. And we're going to see which one is shaded all the way to 3 fourths. Well, A is shaded all the way to 4 fourths, or 1 whole. B, 1, 2, 3. It is shaded to 3 fourths. So that's our correct answer. Let's look at C. 1, 2 fourths. That would not be equivalent to 6 eighths. And D is only 1 fourth. It would also not be equivalent to 6 eighths. So our correct answer is B. Let's take a look at our last question. What is the value of point W? Well, you have a number line. And I'm sorry, friends, we have 2 more questions. So we're looking at not the last one, but the next to last. So what is the point value? What is the value of point W? Well, I'm going to draw a number line just like you have on your paper. It starts at 0, it ends at 1. And let's count the equal spaces to find out our unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 equal parts. So I'm going to need to draw 5 lines. There we go. So if there's 6 equal parts, our unit is 6. So let's label our number line. 0, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, and then 1 would be equal to 6, 6. W is at the first bracket. So what fraction is W? 1, 6. Now let's look at our answer choices. Is there one with the answer choice, 1, 6? Yes. So the correct answer is A. Now we can look at our last problem today. Which line segment has a length of 1 fourth? So they have number lines. They start at 0 and they end at 1, all of our answer choices. And we need to find one that's a line segment of 1/4. So we need to have fourths. So I'm going to break it in half, and then half from 0 to half, and break it in half from half to whole. Now, I need to make a line segment. So my line segment would start at 1, but we only want it to go 1/4. So it should go to my first bracket. So when you're choosing your answers, you need to look at 2 things. That your line has 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that the line segment is from 0 to 1. So let's look at number 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts, but our line segment does not go all the way to 1/4. So it is not the right answer. Let's look at B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equal parts. Well, it has 5 equal parts, not 4, so it is the incorrect answer. Let's look at C. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 equal parts, and the line segment goes to the first bracket, so that means it shows 1/4. So C is our correct answer. Look at D. 1, 2, 3. It only has 3 equal parts, so it is not the correct answer. If you have any more questions about the problems we looked at today, make sure you reach out to your teachers on Class Dojo, and they will be more than happy to help. Have a great day, guys. Bye.